Okay, welcome everyone. As we learn MishnanYomis, we're going to learn 2 days MishnanYomis now, for the first day of Yom Tov and the second day of Yom Tov, as we are sponsored by Yisrael Fisher and family, Baski Bas Rabbi Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, who's tonight is his 26th Yartzeit, and Perel Bas Ruvain, Shama should have an Aliyah. We also learn Le'ilu Nishma, Selchan Bunim ben Naftali Bein, Shalom ben Eliezer, L'Refu Shalem, for Yom Moshe ben Chayesar, for the Schus of Avram and Yom Beinish ben Malki Yehudis and family. We learn by Yo Klugman and family, and we learn for Meir ben Chayesar and Esther Fala Bas Chana. You should have a Refu Shalema, B'Seg Shachar Yisrael. We're up to Mishnah Yud in the 6th parak of Nazir. Gilach ala Zevach. Let's say Shelley was a Nazir for 30 days, and he brought, let's say, his Olah, and he shaved. Oy! Now we found out that the Olah was puzzle. The Nimsa puzzle. What if it happened? He found out that the blood spilled and never got on the Mizbeach, or the blood was taken out, was Nifsel B'Yotzei. So now he had no right to shave. Tiglachtoi Psula. His shaving is rendered not good, and therefore, if they also brought the other karbanas subsequently, uzavachav loy alulay, and his karbanas did not count. Now, according to the Rabbanan, since he shaved illegally, he's going to have to shave again, and since he can't shave without 30 days growth, he's going to have to count another 30 days. Gilach ala chates shaloi lishma. If he shaved on a chatas shaloi lishma, now a chatas can't be brought shaloi lishma. A chatas that's brought for the wrong designation is disqualified completely. And then v'achar kachevi karbonoisel lishman, and then he brings his oila shlamim even for the right designation. Again, tiglachtei psula, since he shaved on the chatas which was disqualified, his shaving is no good. He's going to have to count another 30 days. And the karbanis that he brought after that, therefore was before its time, was zvachav loy alalai. Now, other karbanis, if offered shalei l'shma, they're kosher, but they're loy alu l'balim l'shem chayva. So they become a nidava, but they're not good for the naziris. So gilach ala oyla ala shlamim shalei l'shman. If he shaved after bringing the oyla, but he brought it with the just not as a carbon nazir, for the wrong designation. And then v'akachevi karbonoisel lishman, and then he brought the rest of the karbonos lishman. It's still no good, because since it wasn't good for nazir and lo'alul abam l'shem chayva, tiglachtei psula, his shaving is disqualified. He has to count another 30 days. Or zvachav lo'alulai, none of his karbonos work. Reb Shimon disagrees. Reb Shimon has a very novel pshat. Reb Shimon holds that you don't have to shave on a carbon nazir. Even if you shave on a carbon nedava, a voluntary offering, the shaving is good. So Reb Shimon, let's say he brought the shlamim, not lishma, not for a nazir. So it doesn't count l'shem ba'ilim. If it doesn't count l'shem nazir, he's going to have to bring another shlamim. But the taglachas is good, and therefore the karbanos that he brought afterwards, l'shem nazir, those were good. Now, v'im gilach al shloshtan, if let's say he brought all 3 karbanos and then he shaved, v'nimtza echad mehem kosher. If 2 of them were no good, but 1 was good, he's okay. Tiglach the kshera, because we said you could shave after any one of the karbanos. V'yovi shar zvachim, and he should make up the other karbanos. Now, mi shenizrik alav echad min adamim. Let's say he brought a carbon, and they sprinkled the blood, so that carbon was good, and then v'nitma, then he became tameh. So now what happens? Rebbe Eliezer Aimer soiser es hakol. Rebbe Eliezer says he loses all the karbanos that he brought, and he even loses the one he brought before he became tameh. That's Rebbe Eliezer's opinion. Says the Gemara, no. The Chacham say that he has to go and get hazah shlishi shvi. He has to have sprinkled on the third and the seventh day from the meichatas, from the water with the ash of the paraduma, and got in a mikveh, and then afterwards wait till the next day, and then he can bring the rest of his kabbanas. Amru loy, and they told Rabbi Eliezer, Maisa b'Miriam HaTarmodis. This incident happened with Miriam HaTarmodis from Talmud. Shenizrik aleachim adam. She brought one carbon, and they sprinkled the blood, and then they told her daughter Elena was very sick. Although Amru albita shoysa mesukenes, she went and she found the holcha matzah shemesa. She found that her daughter died. She became tamei. So the Amru Chachamim, the first carbon that she did beforehand is a good carbon. Now she has to purify herself with azah shlishi ushvi, then go to the mikveh, and then the next day she brings the rest of her kabbanas, tavi shar kabbanas, of v'sitar, and that's enough, which is a raya not like Rebbe Eliezer. We're just going to pause a moment to do the next MishnanYomis. Just hang on. So this was 6, 10, and 11. Let's just put this in the books.